Starting another weekly vlog with another unboxing. Quite a thin one. Hope there's something in here. It looks like a cat's been at it as well. If I'm right, I know exactly what this is, and it kind of links into last week's weekly vlog. With this one-handed isn't easy. There we go. I hope there isn't a receipt in here with my address on it. There is. Bear with. There it is. It's the new Mogwai album, As the Love Continues, on double yellow vinyl and with an MP3 download. I actually already listened to this album this morning in the car. I got down to here, so I got a couple of tracks to listen to. Do you know what? I've just realised that when I listened to it in the car earlier, I think it played it all in the wrong order. Oh no, it didn't. It got to the end and then played the single again. So I have listened to the whole album in the car. And an update on that Lego build that I started last weekend. Bag number 3 done. Starting bag number 4 now. Love this little van. It's so cute. And there is a working lift in here, which is kind of fun. It does pick the van up, but the van's quite heavy. And also, a bit that I like, it's got a little garage shutter there. Good fun set so far. It's not quite, the building's not quite as big as the previous one because it is the corner building. This is my second corner with the Palace Theatres, the first corner one I've got, so I'm going to one at each end now. Unless I maybe have a little street in the middle. I don't know. Hi Gemma.
Hi Mark.
So, we've been watching WandaVision. Since we haven't watched them for quite a while, we're going to start watching the Marvel films, aren't we?
In chronological order.
In chronological order. And to be honest, I'm not the biggest Marvel film fan, but I'm hoping maybe watching them in chronological order I'll be able to get a bit more out of them.
I like some of them. I lost my way with them.
Yeah. Oh god, I have to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp again.
I love Ant-Man and the Wasp though. I love Ant-Man.
Well, we're going to start with Captain America, the First Avenger.
And there it is.
As a small side project, I'm going to try and spot places that they filmed in Liverpool, because apparently they filmed at the docks in Liverpool for this one. Gemma found some Liverpool. This was filmed down by the Dot Road. I've driven over that bridge before. And we've driven past those entrances, those big walls there.
Agent Carter, coordinate with MI6. I want every allied eyeball looking for that main hydro base.
What's that now?
We are going to set a fire under Johann Smith's ass. What do you say, Roger?
Good morning, it is Saturday. I'm in the lounge. I've just dropped Gemma off at work. Well, actually, that's a bit of a lie. I dropped Gemma off at work about 2 hours ago. I came home and had a nap, and Archie snuggled up next to me and went a bit of a sleep, which was nice of him. He's been looking after me this week because Jin's been a little bit offside this week. We've been a bit worried about him. He seems to be rallying a bit now, but we're keeping an eye on him. He's currently wandering around wondering why I'm not feeding him, which is a good sign, to be honest. You know, he's still quite happy to eat. Just a little bit unsteady though. He's an older cat, so this is going to happen, and we have to prepare ourselves for these sorts of things. Look at him. You eat, fella. Well, yeah. Not a huge amount planned for the week, to be honest. The weekend, because obviously we're still locked down. I think we're going to do pub night tonight, because sorry, I'm just getting rid of some rubbish from last night. It's beer cans. We had some beers and I forgot to throw them away. We chatted about how we miss going into town and having beers. You know, going to Dead Crafty and going to Brewdog and going to Nolita Cantina that's closed now. But tonight, Gemma's going to cook some burgers and we're going to sit at the table and we're going to have a chat. We're going to listen to some music, even if it's just for an hour or two. And if I look in the fridge, I bought some Dead Crafty beers in, so we can at least recreate the Dead Crafty experience, which is fun. This fridge smells of garlic chicken. It smells amazing. Then tomorrow, Gemma bought a large roast chicken from the butcher, so we're going to have that for a nice roast dinner. You know, so we're going to try and do what we can to have a nice weekend together. This afternoon, well, some people on my Discord that I'm a member of have just pinged and said, does anyone play golf? Want to play golf with your friends? I might have a quick round of golf with them. That should be a giggle. something approaching the social experience, because damn, I'm missing those of late. Which is odd for me, because I'm not the most sociable person, I'll be honest. I always thought I was a bit of a loner, and then of course when you can't actually go and meet people, that's when you realise maybe you're not such a loner after all, and you do like the company of others every now and then, to the point where I've gotten over the fact that I don't like speaking on phone calls to join large group calls of complete strangers to talk about golf games. Yeah, so, well, interesting stuff. It's actually quite interesting that, because speaking quite openly, one of the reasons that I started doing the vlogs was because I'm quite a shy person and not a very extrovert person, and I wanted to try and, I don't want to change myself because that's who I am, but I do want to get to the point where maybe that isn't such a driving force in my life, something that I can try and get over. And it really did work in some respects, you know. There's nothing like walking around like Disney World and someone's coming over to you and saying, oh yeah, we watch your videos all the time, that really kind of brings you out of your shell a bit. So nice little bonus to that. So, you know, if that's the kind of thing that affects you, it might be worth considering. But I fully, you know, admit that it's not for everyone, because some people would struggle to just talk in front of the camera. I'm a weird person. I have these little contradictions like that, where I'm not a big fan of talking on the phone, but I can pick up a camera and vlog. I can stand in front of an audience and talk to people. I don't know. I like salt and vinegar crisps, but not vinegar on chips. Strange contradictions in the existence of me. I like tomato sauce, but I don't like tomatoes. One thing I think should be probably prudent to measure is, as a result of me having the health issues over the summer, my GP put me on the list to get the vaccine early, considered a higher risk because I have a very mild heart condition and high blood pressure, which is now under control. But yes, I was invited by the GP last Monday, booked online and got it done on Thursday. First vaccine was the Pfizer vaccine. I had no side effects other than a slightly achy arm so far. There is a chance that I might have side effects going forward. Because of Gemma's work, she's already had the Oxford vaccine about 3 weeks ago. She had some cold and flu symptoms the day after, a bit of a fever, a bit of a temperature. But she has to do regular testing anyway, and you know, it was the vaccine and not the virus, so that is good. But yeah, if you're worried about it and concerned, for me personally it was a doddle, and I have to say, the experience, the people involved with the experience, sorry, I'm getting quite emotional about it because it's a big thing that's built up over the years, isn't it? You know, everyone's been sort of locked down over the years, everyone's been sort of locked down. There's that light at the end of the tunnel, and going to see the work that the public, that volunteers, that nurses, that army are doing just to try and get us back on our feet was just mind-blowing. You know, it was like literally, had you not had to wait 15 minutes after the vaccine to just, you know, make sure you didn't have any ill effects, I'd have been in there in a minute. Everyone was super friendly, everyone was super happy, and you could see there was sort of a sense of hope there. So fingers crossed that is the way out and we move forward from there. So yeah, I mean, I guess my point is, if you offered the vaccine, get out there and get it done. You know. Anyway, enough of me being a big softie. It has, I will say, it's been a bit of an emotional week for me, with the cat, with me, with the vaccine, with just lockdown itself. So this vlog is a bit of a mess as a result of that. But I did say I wanted to get a vlog out every week. I almost didn't record one this week because I wasn't feeling up to it, but Gemma well, she didn't insisted, but she hinted in a way that suggested I really should do it, and she suggested what we're going to do tonight. So, you know, let's do it. Let's get a vlog out and get it done and have some fun. With that, I'm going to put the camera down and go play some games now. See ya. And Jen gets a bit of chicken for being a good boy. It's his favourite thing at the minute. And she goes, where's my chicken? We'll get Archie some treats in a minute as well. Speaking of cats, this turned up earlier this week. This is the second of these we've got, actually. I recommend these. This is a Cat water fountain. There are other brands available. I got it from Amazon. It's not a sponsored thing, this still. But basically it's just a water filter. You put 2 litres of water in it and it constantly filters and cycles it. The point being that cats see running water as a safe source of water that's good for them. So it promotes healthy drinking. So yeah, and this new version of it, which is about £30, has these little pools in it, so if the motor does fail, the Stillwaterville for the cats. Yeah, I think these are a good idea, and the cats seem to really like them. And looking at this one, I need to top it up. I probably should mention as well, these do require a filter, but the filters are like, I think they're £12 for 5 or £22 for 12. For the proper Catit ones, there are aftermarket ones as well. So they're not expensive, and a filter lasts about 30 days, so it's 22 quid for the whole year for one of them. We have two, so I've probably just tied myself into buying loads of the blooming things now, haven't I? Hello, honey. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start it as we should. Gemma's home. Look at these burgers. This is Aberdeen Angus steak. So it's a bit fancier than we normally have, isn't it? A bit more oil coming off them, isn't it, though?
Well, yeah, there's more fat in there.
Yeah.
15, we normally use 5 to 7 in
Yeah.
15. But it's actually another taste, yeah?
So we were going to do pub night in the kitchen, but we do going to catch up on some vlogs, don't we? So we're going to do pub night in the lounge. But we still got lots of beers to get to drink, to try. And we're not going to drink all of them. I'm just watching back the Mogwai show from last weekend. Anyone who paid for it, they put it up for another week. So I've been basically constantly listening to Mogwai this week, as I often do when they release new stuff. I'll have to keep it loud because I hopefully won't get copyright strike by Mogwai. But I'm building the second floor of the garage set now. This is a little vet, it's so cute. We've got a little macaw there. There's a little girl looking in the window there, and there's a fish. We got a vet here looking after a rabbit, and there's a froggy there, and all these tools and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Burgers look amazing, honey.
Thank you.
You burnt your finger.
I did. It's that one.
I beg your pardon.
It's that one though.
Continuing our Marvel film watching with Captain Marvel, and started the first beer, didn't we? Which is a Polly's Sour
The first time I've had sour
called
Polly's.
Another Shadow. What do you think of it?
I think it's really nice. I'm a big sour person.
I'm not so much of a sour. It's not too bad. It's a little, it's sherbety.
It tastes like Jif lemon.
Yeah,
It's very lemony.
like a lemon sherbet, I think. What's your rating out of 4? 5?
For a sour, I give it a 4.
4 out of 5. I'll give it a 3.
It's a drinkable sour.
Okay. Another little thing Gemma got this week. You got us some treats, didn't you?
Yeah. Some fudge brownie M&Ms.
Mhm.
Some cheesecake M&Ms.
Yep.
And some Java chip Oreos.
Oreos.
No, I've got my Oreos inside out.
Yeah, mine are too. There's a few. Both of them are. Quality control's just not there on Oreos.
No, but we don't know which M&M is which.
No, I think the slightly smaller ones
They're these
are the
ones.
cheesecake ones. I think this is a cheesecake one.
I think it's a cheesecake one.
Yeah. Quite nice, aren't they?
I got cheesecake.
Hmm?
Okay, what are you filming?
I'm filming the bowl while I'm eating them. I don't know why.
The cheesecake one tastes like cheesecake.
I'm going to try the fudge brownie one.
No, I'm going to try it.
Oh, they're really good.
No.
They're not what I was expecting.
Oh, wow, I like fudge.
They're like fudge brownie in the centre rather than just fudge brownie flavour.
I love it.
Yeah, they're nice. Do you want to try the Oreo? No, I'm not the biggest
Put it on
fan.
your palate.
No, just try it now. Stuff it in.
You need a coffee.
Yeah.
And you like the tiramisu ones that we had.
I'm not the biggest fan of the dark chocolate. Sorry, the dark
The tiramisu
biscuit.
was dark though. and you
Yeah, I
like
know. I
the
just like them
coffee.
anyway. But they're pure sugar
Smells like
Oreos,
coffee
aren't they?
though.
The filling's nice, but the biscuit. It is what it is. You like them?
Yeah, they're delicious.
Tin's like anything for me.
They're really good. Coffee flavour Oreos. More coffee flavour stuff is needed in the world.
Well, I've got a macchiato porter in the fridge.
You've got a macchiato.
Macchiato.
Not a macchiato. In there with the jalapenos.
My jalapenos. And now we've moved on to watching Iron Man. And our second beer is Twisted Wheel Speed Wobble IPA. It's a session IPA. This was one of the cheaper ones on the website actually. It's one of the cheapest I've bought from them.
Vacation's over.
And it's quite pleasant as well. I'm going to go 3.75 on that one. Gemma's you've not finished your sour yet, have you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You alright? You have a nice evening last night?
I did, yeah.
Good?
A couple of Marvel films ticked.
We watched Iron Man as well, didn't we? I think I said that on the vlog.
Yeah, we did Captain Marvel and Iron Man last night. It's Iron Man 2 is the
Yeah.
next one, chronologically.
Yeah, I don't mind the Iron Man films. I'm not a big fan of some of the
I
others.
thought the first one was a bit boring.
I
A bit
just
long-winded and drawn out. I enjoy Captain Marvel. I do enjoy Captain Marvel.
the Iron Man films for me feel like the old action films that I used to watch when I was a kid,
because they take
superhero
the
films.
mick out
Because
of themselves a little bit.
yeah,
But I just found it a bit boring.
yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But you didn't like Captain Marvel. You don't like
No,
Captain
I
Marvel.
didn't even follow what was going on with Captain Marvel. It just
So
wasn't
I-
interesting to me.
I like Captain Marvel because it's got a really good soundtrack too.
Yeah, I mean the soundtrack was basically everything I listened to when I was a teenager, but in the 90s.
So Iron Man 2 might be better.
Yeah, I like Iron Man too. So today we are relaxing. We've just been for a walk, but we're watching Muse Simulation Theory on BBC iPlayer, which is another lesson in how to do an arena concert. Quite frankly, it's massively over the top, and I love it. Yeah, so that's about it, really, isn't it? We're gonna have our roast dinner later, our roast chicken.
Yeah, we've got a nice chicken. Massive chicken. I can put it in a minute actually. That's huge.
Yes. And we didn't drink too much beers last night, so we've got a few beers for tonight to drink. Having a bit of a Muse afternoon now because we really enjoyed Simulation Theory. I was at this one, so I'm quite enjoying watching this one back.
So we're down the front on the left hand side.
I was down the front on the left hand side and I elbowed someone in the head by accident. I was drunk. Gone even further back now, we're watching Absolution. This is about the time when I was seeing Muse every time they toured in the UK, in tiny little venues with Coldplay supporting them and all that sort of stuff. Someone can smell gravy on the air. And Muse. This is the smell Muse on the air. And this is the fantastic dinner that Gemma has just provided me with. KFC style gravy from the butchers. It tastes just like KFC gravy. And if this isn't copyright striking, I don't know what is. I might have to do some editing. That's a nice guitar. I just kind of realised actually the first time I watched this DVD, I watched it on a PlayStation 2, which was the only DVD player I had. And now I'm watching it on a PlayStation 5.
That's the only DVD player we've got.
Because that's the only DVD player we've got. Apart from the PS4, the PS4 Pro, and the one that's on the shelf upstairs next to the PC. Oh, and the PS3, yeah, of course. It's not all been sitting on the couch drinking beer and listening to Muse today. I finished bag 4 on the Lego set. We now have the vet completely built. And I'm moving on to bag 5, which is all this stuff here. And this will build out, it's the top floor, and then from then on it's the roof, and we're pretty much done on this set. So by next week this set should be done, because I don't think I'm going to get it done in this vlog. Forgot to say as well, the chicken was absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Again, it was from the local butcher, and was paying just a little bit more for, I think. Much better quality meat, much more meat to be honest on it. So yeah, happy with that. So because Jin's not been too well of late, he's not been cleaning himself quite as much as he used to. I mean, he's not dirty by a long shot, but he's not been giving his back a wash and stuff like that. She's just been washing his back for him. It was dead cute. Of course, the minute I tried to film him, he stopped. It's good. It's nice to see him looking after his older brother. Normally he chases him round and bites his neck.
He's still trying to do that as well.
Yeah, I'll probably do that later on. Well, on that dramatic note, I think we're going to end this weekly vlog with Iron Man 2 and, Mickey Rourke. Is it Mickey? I nearly said Mickey Rooney, that's the guy from
Yeah,
Thingy.
it's not
Innit?
Mickey Rooney.
It's Mickey Rourke screaming about how angry it is that his dad's just died in Iron Man 2. So, see you in the next one, Gem.
Wow.
Bye. I'm here, by the way.
From all around the world.
Bonus bit of vlog. These just turned up. I didn't pay for these. Well, I kind of did, I suppose, in a roundabout way, but bonus of buying the new Galaxy S21, which I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, is I got a free set of buds, live ones, and this smart tag, which is like a tracking device that you can put in your keys so you don't lose your keys. Funnily enough, actually, Gemma's just been given an upgrade for her phone, and she's picked the same phone as me. So she can also claim a free set of buds and a free smart tag. So eventually we'll be all smart tagged and buds did it out. So I'm going to open them, have a look and see what we think. Let's see what we can get out of these. Why do the box lids never come off, like just slide off? There we go. We have this little little carry case. All being well. Yes, Jin. Inside, there's tiny little headphones. They're quite funky, aren't they? I'll let you know how I get on with them. I'm not even sure how to put them in, to be honest. Did they say which one's left and which one's right on it? Can you see anywhere on there? Can you see anything in focus? Yes, Jin definitely feeling a bit more himself today. They're weird. I'm literally not sure if I'm putting them in the right way up. There'll be instructions in the instructions anyway. But yeah, the carry case charges them, and I believe, although I'm not sure because I haven't tried, that these charge on a wireless pad like this. Yeah, they are doing. So I can just leave them charging. You can also charge them with your phone as well. There's the tag. I haven't broken the seal on this yet. And that's what the smart tag looks like. I'll have to look into this one. I don't know anything about it because it's literally just been, I think it's a promotional thing to sort of get the uptake on them as a new device for Samsung. It's a neat little keyring thing. And here, there's a kitty cat. He's a bit blurred because he's a bit close to the camera. He's been more of himself today. That's nice to see. He's been after food and stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave it at that and see you in the next one. Of course, when I actually looked at the earbuds, you could see that there's a left and a right on them, and also it says left and right in the little tub there. So yeah, there they are. They're in. They feel okay. They feel like they're going to drop out at any moment, but they didn't. I'm assuming, I don't even know what there's a chance now that the audio's been picked up off these headphones and not off the camera. So that could be interesting to edit later.